What it is, y'all? We in the building. SK Gaming at 100. Rhino Sweet Soul Gaming. This is the Co-op Couch. This is a show. I don't know if you want to call it a show. What you think, Rhino? It's a show.
Man, this is gaming news. We just gonna break it down. What games we want to. I mean, just what games that we're gonna be talking about, and it's gonna give us our opinion. Give you guys our opinion of it.
Exactly.
And a little bit more knowledge in terms of what we're talking about too. So.
Right. And it's exactly what he said. It's our opinion. So you can fact check for yourself. You can go look up and research for yourself. We ain't saying that we're 100% accurate, but we are gamers in the gaming community, like real gamers, people that just like to play video games, not all the extra stuff. So we're going to give you our opinion on, some of the stuff that's coming out, whether it's trailers, whether it's gameplay, whether it's games, whether it's walkthroughs, gaming news, whatever. We're going to try to bring y'all whatever, man. So this is the Co-op Couch. It could just be me and Rhino. It may be some of our other counterparts. You never know. But for the most part, it's me and Rhino. So there you go, man. Sure. SK, Rhino, Gaming 100, Sweet Soul Gaming. And today...
Hold on, Brad. I'm in the middle
Go ahead.
I'm in the middle of a brand changing. So...
Oh, there you go.
Yo, it's not going to be Sweet Soul Gaming anymore. It's going to be Soul Brother Gaming.
Soul Brother Gaming.
Sounds a little bit more better than Sweet Soul.
Sweet Soul Gaming. Oh, so you're officially changing the name.
I'm going to change the name. I had to change the name. I mean,
Soul
I got it
Gaming.
from, like I said, I got it from a song. If you ever hear it, Sweet Soul Brother.
See, Sweet Soul Brother.
See, but you got to play
you
got to play Jet Set Radio Future if you want to know what I'm talking about.
Oh man, you going back, man. You going back.
That was good.
Heck yeah. I could have. Did I see some sort of rebranding for that too?
I think the music composer. I follow the music composer Hideo. I can't say his last name right now. I follow him on Twitter. And,
okay.
They were talking about. My bad. X.
X.
But he's learning English, but he also has been my bad. He's been hitting at stuff that a remake of Jet Set Radio is coming, but he's been hitting that, but it's all up to Sega because Sega still owns the rights.
Man, what is going on with Sega, man? Sega is sitting on a fucking gold mine of games. My bad, excuse my language. I'm trying not to cuss when we're doing this, but they're sitting on a gold mine of games that a lot of people would love to see rebranding, remasters for, remakes. Like, it's a lot of games. I'm surprised they kept it going with Sonic this long. Like, Sonic
he was on Sonic Frontier heavy.
Yeah, and that game is good. That is matter of fact, let me not say actually, because all the Sonic games are pretty good. I don't think Sonic has had an L besides the one that was kind of like a party game, like Mario Party that came out.
Sonic we ain't talking about Sonic when he came to the Xbox, the first game ever. When he came to next gen, he came to Xbox 360. That was a bad game too.
Which one was that? That was
I think it was just Sonic the Hedgehog. It was just a regular Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, yeah, because remember they did Sonic 4. They came out with Sonic 4, and that dropped on, I do believe, the Xbox, and that was just, I don't know where they was going with that. They went with the Shell Shade 3D. It was cool, but it was a lot that they merged. Like, they merged a couple of 1 and 2 together, and then it was weird, man. It was weird. I beat it though. It was fun, I guess, just to have some Sonic. But Frontier really uplifted everything Sonic, and then it came out also between the movies, so it definitely was hitting something different. But if you haven't played Sonic Frontier, definitely cop Sonic Frontier, because it will pretty much,
to see the movies.
Man, it will feed every part of your soul of Sonic, like the speed, the fighting, the boss battles, the levels, the adventure. Like, it gives you everything in one Sonic game.
So you definitely go get that Sonic Cross Shadows game.
I don't know. I didn't. The Generations. Cross Shadow Generations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I beat Generations. I beat the first one, and I
love
Shadow
with it though.
I know. I love Shadow, man.
You gotta love Shadow. Matter of fact, Keanu Reeves is gonna be playing Shadow in Sonic 3. So.
That's dope.
I know, that's crazy.
Keanu Reeves, you can't go wrong with Keanu Reeves, man. Whatever he go on, it goes platinum. So
Neo from the Matrix.
Neo from the Matrix. But yeah, he done been in a lot of games too, man. Because he was just in Cyberpunk. That was a big one, even though they dropped the ball. But
they dropped the ball. But I keep hearing that they fixed it.
They did. What, a year and a half later?
I mean, I'm not really big on trying to play it, but they fixed it though. So
I hate that they do that, man. I don't understand why these developers they pretty much sell a false narrative because they're trying to push we know it's gonna be a great game because of everything y'all tell us, but when you don't deliver,
yeah,
and then you didn't just deliver, you tried to deliver this during the time of the new consoles. Like you had they messed it up.
Trying to rush it. That's what I think. That's what happens. They try to rush it. They trying to rush. I mean, you gotta look at the publishers too. They're under a publisher, and they rush these games. They rush these games because it's a new next gen console, but they gotta make their money somehow. So I mean, you gotta look at the Rockstar when they made the trilogy remix of GTA. How bad that was.
Dropped the ball again. Yep. Oh man, that was horrible. Them games had so many glitches and everything. It was bad, man.
When you rush.
And the only one really asked good was
nobody asked for the remaster too. That's what's so crazy.
Nobody asked for. But didn't we already had Los Santos? I mean, San Andreas on the Xbox, right? We already had that. So the trilogy, they just added GTA 3 and Vice City.
They were trying to make it next gen,
and it didn't.
And they dropped the ball.
Putty people.
It worked. So.
I don't know how you keep this. Like, how do you keep this? It's just putty people, man. I don't know what they was going for.
So many remasters.
Hey, but now we got GTA 6 coming out. Yay!
Hey,
yeah, man. It's been a while.
Survive 3 next gen consoles.
Ooh, another 15, 20 years.
We're gonna be 60 by GTA 7 come out. We're gonna be like 60 years old.
And honestly, bro, I can't even say I'm excited. I mean, of course, it's Grand Theft Auto 6. Who doesn't want to see that game come out? But the big thing is, like, I would rather them put more energy into Red Dead Redemption, because Red Dead Redemption was an amazing and still is an amazing game. You get on there and play. It seemed like they took a lot more time with it. Like, just look at the fighting compared to the fighting on Grand Theft Auto 5 and the fighting on Red Dead Redemption. It's a lot more intricate rather than just swinging and knocking people out. Like, it's a lot more intricate. It's just, man, they could have took their time.
That story was beautiful. I mean, I did love the story.
Amazing. And the story, when you play Red Dead, when you play 2 makes you want to go back and play 1.
Yep.
It was like, man, look, man, can we get another Red Dead? I know GTA 6 is a big deal, you know.
I bet you if they do make a Red Dead 3, it's going to be about Dutch.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Like Dutch, what if they did like Dutch when he was a teenager? Like how he became an outlaw and stuff like that. That'd be awesome.
How he became who he was.
Hey man, you just wrote their next storyline. Look, there you go. You just wrote their next storyline. Okay, so let's get into it. We ain't gonna hold everybody up. We're gonna get into our main topic at hand. We're gonna talk. Rhino, you explain it because you wrote it, you typed it out to me, and there you go.
So there's this game, a Crash Treasure, and it's like a Soulslike game. And what I mean by Souls is like Dark Souls. The area gameplay is like Dark Souls. It's a little bit. The difficulty is up high, and it's all about rhythm and parrying, and also just hitting people at the right time, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And but this one, it shows that, I mean, just with this environment, it shows that Soulslike a Soul-like game could be created into any environment. Yeah. And what I liked about this game is that it's kind of like a cute game, but it's actually funny. It's a little comedic, raunchy comedy on it too, and it's funny. I mean, I enjoy the game. Haven't beat it yet because the game is hard as heck. But yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Before, when you say cute, you mean cute as the aspect of animation, like Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yes.
Not cute like Animal Crossing.
Not Animal Crossing cute.
Yeah.
But it is Animal Crossing cute. I don't think I would be playing it. It's not my type.
Right. But it is. I've played probably about 5 or 6 hours of that game so far, and it is like a good game. Like, you can jump which you can't do in most Souls-like games. You get different hooks, you get different shells, and everything has their own attributes and their own attack power and their own parries. Like it's a good game. And when you speak about Souls-likes, I think one of the main aspects of Soul-like games is the dungeon crawler aspect of it. Yeah. What's around this next corner? What boss am I going to run into? How am I going to get through this level? Are there traps? Like it's the I'm alone, I got to figure this out. There's no tutorial.
I mean, let me correct you on that though a little bit. Dungeon crawler usually it's usually when dungeon crawlers is when the enemies change every time you die.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So not here. I mean, not with this one. The enemies are still, and the enemies and everything are still at the same spot. You know where they are because it's that difficult. But I actually like the way that the enemies move too, because like say if you got these bouncing sponges, like a crab can actually go and jump on the bouncing sponge, making it difficult to hit them because you don't really have anything to throw at the cap that. Throw at them to attack, so you have to like really either get the crab off the sponge and bounce it because he's gonna keep bouncing because it gives him an advantage, or you can just try to fight him or just die because every time you die you lose your microplastics.
Yeah, just like in Souls games, you lose your souls. So
you gotta collect them.
You do get a grappling hook though. You do get a grappling hook. Big grappling hook. That was pretty interesting. But it's. Okay, in regards to the dungeon crawler, so take back the dungeon crawler. So what I mean is the reset when you do go to like a bonfire, or in this case, you go into the shell.
The shell, yeah.
In order to upgrade, all the enemies reset.
Yes.
Which means the only way you progress, you can pretty much farm, which is, or move past them and try to figure it out. The level you make your level of difficulty. There's no difficulty setting. Basically, basically. So, but I see where you're going with the platform aspect of it because the game has a lot of different elevations to it. Like you gotta go up here, you gotta jump on here, you gotta go figure this out, you gotta go find this, you gotta climb up these nets. Like there's a whole lot of different levels and tiers to the stages and stuff. And then the storyline is pretty cool too. You're just trying to get your shell back while getting all these other shells. So it's a dope game, man.
You get the scam, but it's funny. But I like the different shells that each shell has a different power, like a different special attack, a different special power,
and weight limit.
That's weight limit. But I like that some of them you can dodge, and some of them you can't. Can't really dodge, so you have a dodge button. It's the game is fun. It's quite definitely
gotta manage. Yeah. Gotta manage.
Yep.
But definitely try that out. That's another crab's treasure.
A crab's treasure.
Crab's treasure.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's kind of deep though. It's kind of a deep meaning to it if you play the game. You'll understand.
Hey man, it's free on Game Pass. So how more can you have? It's free on Game Pass. And I feel like these games always come out of nowhere when we're in a dry spell. You know, Dark Souls games always seem to drop. Let me not say Dark Souls. Souls-like games always seem to drop when we're in a dry spell.
Yeah.
Because they give you the adventure. They give you the panic. They give you the difficulty. They give you pretty much what you need if you're like a solo gamer.
It definitely gives you a challenge.
Yeah, it gives you a challenge, man. Gives you a challenge. I love it, man. It's punishing. It's real punishing, but I think more so it's rewarding. The reward is a lot bigger than the punishing, man. Yeah. And you don't get tired of it. You don't get tired of it. But it's not for everybody. I done seen some people drop out because I know B didn't really care for Elden Ring. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you would have had to grow up with them. You can't just hop into Souls-like games. You had to play Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. Like you had to really play these games in order to really be into them. Because Elden Ring is a lot, man. It's open world. It's an open world Dark Souls game. Mm-hmm. That's a lot to take in.
I need to get Elden Ring. I ain't gonna lie. I do need to play it.
Got to get Elden Ring, man. I haven't beat it yet. Got to Elden Ring, man. That's a different type of game. But it's just like the crab game is just like that game. because it's the crab game is kind of open world, but it gives you that barrier limit where you got to complete this and then you unlock, you get to go this way.
Yeah, it's a little bit linear. It's a little bit on the linear side too. It's open world, but it's linear.
Yeah, you still got these little routes you got to take to get to here, but you can fast travel back over here, and yeah. But I mess with it though. I mess with it heavy. I got some Souls-like games pulled up, and I just want to get your take on some of them, like how you feel about some of them. Either you played them, or you didn't, or you would like to play them, or you've seen somebody play them, whatever the case may be. So first off, we got, I don't know if they call this name, is it Neo?
Neo?
The samurai game? You had Neo 1, you had Neo 2.
Oh, Nier? Or is it like in...
It's Nioh.
Oh, I heard of it.
Yeah. I've watched some gameplay of them. They look pretty dope to me. And I think that's only on PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken. Neo's only on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's one to check out because it looks really dope. And then 2 is out now. That's Dark Souls-like, same deal. But it's set in a samurai type of setting. So you're getting like kunais and swords and all types of stuff on that aspect. Then you got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I played a little bit of this one. Didn't finish it. This is more so the one, like you said, linear. It's a little linear because you're directed. But in regards to like boss battles, mini boss battles, yeah, the storyline. I
played a little bit of it. I couldn't really get past it. I couldn't fall in line or fall into like making it consistently playing.
I think what messed me up, when I was doing the hashtag play everything, remember I was playing like all these games for like an hour and I would switch games. That was one of the games I played for an hour and I didn't return to it. But I think because I did it that way instead of doing it in a walkthrough, it kind of messed me up.
Yeah.
Because another game on this list, I actually did do a walkthrough on and still haven't finished, and it's really good. We'll get to that when it's down the line. But then you got, it's next actually, Liza P.
Oh yeah.
Liza P. Pinocchio. Underrated. Souls-like. Didn't get as much publicity as I thought it would. Wait, did that come out before Elden Ring or after? It came out after Elden Ring, right?
After, yeah. I think it came out after.
So if you have it, because Elden Ring is coming out with a new, this big ass DLC pack. So if you haven't, if you're waiting on that, or if you're jumping back in, trying to get your feedback on, you know what I'm saying, trying to, get back into it, play Liza P, man. Liza P is really fun, and it's another Souls, like it gives you that Dark Souls 1 type of feel. Like boss battles, incredible. Level systems, incredible. Mini bosses, it's crazy, man. And it's in a different light. Like they giving you the Pinocchio story in a different frame, and it's dope. It's definitely dope. This is your favorite game. One of your favorite games. Remnant.
Yep, I love that game. Remnant, man. Remnant to me is like it's a Souls but with guns. It's mainly with guns, and I like it because first of all, it's a story, and two, I like the different guns that you can get, and you know me, we shooters, man. We love shooters.
Yeah, we shooters.
Games, so I feel like Remnant is like if you're a shooter and you want to get into like a Souls-like game, Remnant is definitely a game that you should get into. And to me, that's how I got into Souls games, because I played Dark Souls, and Dark Souls is hard as heck, and I couldn't.
It's hard as hell, man.
I gave up on. I'll admit it, I gave up. I gave up, but Remnant got me into liking Souls games, and I actually want to try Elden Ring because of Remnant.
That's dope, man. We're gonna be playing Remnant 2, so look out for that. We tapped it in Remnant 2 because I played a little bit of Remnant and I had fun. I don't know why we didn't go back to it when me, you, and B played, but I had fun playing it.
Oh, because they took it off the Game Pass.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Hey, Game Pass, man. The Game Pass players, man. Once it's gone, you can't play it no more.
That's what happened.
But they gave us 2, though. They gave us 2. So
they brought it back. Now they brought it back on the Game Pass when they released Remnant 2. But I'm just saying that's the reason now you why. Can play. Yeah, because you was playing one again because you was about to beat one. There you go, man. Remnant from the Ashes. Check that out if y'all have it. Dope Souls-like. Nah, Hades is more of a dungeon crawler. It's not Souls-like.
Yeah, that's dungeon crawler. That's dungeon crawler. Because remember the dungeons are randomly generated.
Mm.
Yeah.
That game is fun.
Same enemies, but it's randomly generated dungeons, which is dope. And then they got Hades 2. That's another story.
Definitely got to see Hades 2.
We'll get into
Dungeon roguelike. We're gonna get into roguelike in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna get into roguelikes, man. We're gonna do roguelikes next. There you go. Man. Right now we on Soulslike. So Salt and Sanctuary.
Oh, that's from the creators of the Dishwasher. You remember the Dishwasher?
The Dishwasher.
With the vampire
the black and white 2D side scroller?
Yeah, with the two meat cleavers.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's the same developer, SNK, I think.
Yeah, because I played that. That came out on Game Pass.
Mm.
I think that game was.
So yeah, they just released Salt and Sanctuary on the Xbox because they haven't did it in a long time.
I need to check that out, man. Salt and Sanctuary. Put that on the list. While we're sitting here talking about Soulslikes, I'm just gonna play a little bit from the Crab's Treasure so everybody can get a good look at it, man. It's just a little walkthrough, so take a look at it. Once again, if you haven't played it and you like Souls-like games, definitely download it. I know it looks kind of cartoony, but it's going to give you that same feel and that adventure feel, that Souls-like feel. So yeah, definitely tap in with it. Let me put it back up here. Next one is The Surge. Now The Surge, because there's a Surge 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I played the beginning part of the first one, and if the game don't catch my attention the first 20-30 minutes or whatever after the story plot and the tutorial, it kind of like falls off with me. And I feel like The Surge did that. Even after I found out that it was a Souls-like, it was just like, nah, I couldn't really get into it. The armor, the power armor, and nah, it wasn't for me. But they do have The Surge 1, and then there's a 2 out. So if you get into it or you just want to try something different, I would say definitely download it. Did you play this game, Reno?
I never even heard of it. It's a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a dude. He was like a mechanic or something along those lines, and they used these exoskeleton suits, kind of like tractors, but they were exoskeletons. So you would get into it, and that's what you would fight with. Like that was but I don't even remember the storyline. But I know he was a mechanic, and that's how he upgraded his stuff and everything, because he's a mechanic and he worked on these suits. And yeah, then you get into the story.
Okay, I see a little bit of it. Okay.
Yeah. So that's The Surge, but it's a series. Like the ones that got series there too. So it is a series. So it has 1 and 2. One of the games we kind of played a lot and then abruptly stopped, but one of our counterparts kept playing it and beat it.
Wulong, man. Yeah, Wulong.
Yep. Fallen Dynasty. Dope.
I think I'm like on the last level too. That's what's so funny.
Bro, that first boss took us so long.
Oh, that was heck of.
It took us so long to beat,
the funny part is, like, our counterpart was having the toughest time with the first boss. And he's the first one to beat it. That's funny too.
It took so long, man. I don't know if y'all see what's playing on the screen right now, but it is a commercial. But while it's on the screen, Valorant's coming to the Xbox.
Yes, it is.
Valorant's coming to the Xbox
console. Crazy.
Yep. I can't wait. They talking about pro drops. I don't even know what that is. Gotta skip it.
Pro drops.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was on there. Commercial. There you go. But yeah, man, Wulong, man, the first boss on Wulong took us forever. And then the game just got the bosses on there, man. I think the bosses were like the bosses hard.
So hold on, man. The hardest boss I had to say was the first boss. First boss was hard. The other bosses were harder, but the first boss is always, man. I ain't gonna, man. The first boss was the hardest boss. That's all I can say. Because not like other bosses are beatable, but the first boss just the one that gave frustrated everybody. We didn't even know if we wanted to still play this game because of that.
You know who else was pretty tough? The one that was covered in hair. Remember that one? The one that was covered in hair. I can't remember. It was like the 3rd or 4th level. He was beat. It took 3 of us to beat his ass, and that one he took us a while to beat too. After we fought the mini boss, the Warhol, and then you would go down the line, and man, and they were look, they threw mini bosses at you back to back, and then throw you against a boss, and it's like, I love the game though. The game was dope. That's also set back in like samurai-ish times a little bit. Yeah, the Dynasty. Weapons was dope. Those wasn't procedurally generated, so that's not a dungeon crawler. It's more so it's really Souls-like. It's one of them games you can sit up there, and if you want to grind it out, you can grind it out. Because I went through the first level after I beat the first boss. I went through that first level a few times to level up. A couple times, man. I even got into the multiplayer on there, Invading Worlds. I got into Invading Worlds on there and start fighting other people. So it was dope though, man. So if you ain't,
I did like the Invading Worlds. I like that you can go to somebody's game and just start messing with them and stuff, or they mess with you.
Or you can help them. You can invade them, or you can go help them. But definitely check out Wolong. That's Fallen Dynasty, man. These aren't in any particular order as well. This is one that I do want to check out, and we just got it on Game Pass. I've seen a little bit of gameplay, didn't watch a lot of it because I knew I wanted to play it. I just didn't know how soon. But now that we got it on Game Pass, I'm definitely gonna check it out. It's Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, Lords of the Fallen, man. Definitely want to check this out. I don't know if it's close to Mortal Shell or if they had anything to do with each other, or it's its own like standalone.
I remember Mortal Shell. I did not like that game.
I heard you say you played that game. You was playing that game one time, and you ain't.
I played that game one time on old stream, but I never played that. I never touched it again. That game was crazy. Every time you die, you had a shell right there that you had to come and take. Man, it was just too much.
Was it too much?
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
I remember when they showed it, when they released the trailer for it, and then they had some gameplay, and it was just like, okay, another Dark Souls title. And it was just when they were talking about the shell aspect of it, it sounded pretty interesting. Mm-hmm. But then when it came out, it really didn't get no love, and it was like, okay, what's going on? Like, why is it? And then when you said something about it, I was like, okay, I'm cool. I'm all right.
I was not feeling it.
There you go. That's on the list too. We're gonna do a couple more. It's Titan Souls.
Titan Souls.
It's a Titan Souls. Titan
Souls. I
never heard of that one. Never heard of Titan Souls. Dark Moss. MAUS. Heard of that one before?
Dark Mass.
MAUS.
MAUS. Dark Muse.
Muse.
You said MAUS.
Yeah.
Oh, Moss. Yeah. Oh,
Moss.
Okay.
Dark Moss. Hey, I ain't never seen this game, so if y'all done checked it out before, let us know in the comment section and let us know how it is. What it's on? Is it on PC, console, whatever the case?
It's no Game Pass.
This game I didn't know was like a Souls-like, and I played this one. I played all 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Darksiders 3.
Darkstalkers?
Darksiders. Remember with the 5 horsemen? You play as each horseman. You play as the third horseman, the first horseman, the second horseman. Darksiders.
Oh no, I don't think so. I thought that was more of an action adventure game. I know you talk about.
That's what I thought, but it's on the list.
Yeah, man. The first 2 was good.
First 2 was good. The third was good too.
I love playing the Reaper though.
That's 3. That's the third one.
No, it's 2. No, it's 2.
Is it 2 with the Reaper?
Yeah, 2 is the Reaper.
The third one must have been the one that I played with Terry on. That's the one that was multiplayer. That's kind of overhead then. Mm-hmm. But why would they consider that? That wouldn't be Dark Souls. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and look at some gameplay.
I think that was.
Yeah.
I thought that was more of an action adventure, but I see what they can say. It's like kind of like a Dark Souls, but
yeah. They got Code Vein on here. I played Code Vein. It's kind of like it gives me like anime vibes, anime cartoon vibes, but it is definitely a Souls-like. It's one of those progression just reset at the bonfire type games. It was actually pretty dope. I played it for a long time. Weapon system is pretty dope. It just, to me, unlike the rest of the Souls-like games, it gets a little repetitive, and I'm not sure if it's the level system. How how stages can look dry.
Yeah.
Like when they're trying to give that broken down city feel, and it can just look plain and bland. That can kind of take away your gameplay. Like it's like you're like, man, I'm sick of look. I feel like I'm looking at the same walls. I'm like I'm looking at the same walls.
It's the repetition of seeing the same thing over and over again.
And over again. Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You know what I mean? You need a different environment to keep it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, that one kind of fell off the mark. Right there. Yeah. But yeah. Is there? Well, you said you want to go get Elden Ring.
Yeah.
You get Elden Ring. I got mine re-downloaded, so whenever you ready to play, it's multiplayer, so we can get on there and go crazy on Elden Ring. Yeah, man. Shit. I don't know how far I am. I don't know what level I am. I don't remember none of that, but I know I got some stuff. I got some weapons. There you go. There you go, man.
I saw a command blast. I saw somebody do a command blast.
Yeah, it's one of the yeah. It get like that when you
that's why I kind of want to get it. Cause I saw that. I'm like, oh, you can do that. You can earn that. Like, let me see something. Let me see about this game. Let me give it a try. And everybody keeps talking about it.
And one of the dope things about the Dark Souls community is all of these games. Every time I'm watching somebody play, they have the modded community of Dark Souls is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they be having where random enemies spawn. Like it ups your level of difficulty tenfold when you have these mods on, and you have these people doing like anime crossovers where they have the characters. Man, it's dope, man. They welcome the modded community. A lot of games don't really welcome the modded community because they don't want people to break their games. But like them and like Skyrim, they welcome it, and it works.
Fallout, they do this. They embrace it in Fallout.
Fallout, they embrace like a mug in Fallout, boy. Hey, but there you go, man. But shoot, anything else you want to say to the people right now about Soulslikes? Man, I think we covered just about enough for us, on our end.
I mean, yeah. Soulslikes are games that are supposed to be a challenge. It's supposed to be tough. It's supposed to get on your nerves. It's supposed to be irritate you. It's supposed to really bring your gaming and your love for gaming, your passion to gaming to the next level.
Right.
That's how I feel about Soulslike, and always give it a try. You just gotta find the right Soulslike game that you would like and you would like to play and enjoy.
Exactly. And don't get too frustrated, man. It's meant for that. The game is meant for you to progress a little bit, come to a standstill. Progress a little bit, come to a standstill. Progress a little bit. But like we said, it's the reward at the end of the day. After you've been working on this boss, and you finally got your skills up enough, or you found the right weapon setup, or you found the right item to help you, and you get past the boss and you get this new item and you like, damn, on to the next. I'm ready now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're for, bro, man.
My bad. It also kind of reminds me of just the childhood games. Like, you play on the Nintendo 64, like Donkey Kong, where it took you like months and years to beat a game, not a whole weekend.
It wasn't forgiving. Remember, you use all your 3 lives on Sonic, you done, buddy. You gotta restart the whole game. At least you get to go back to a bonfire on here. So, right. Hey, man. Hey, look, I remember that did happen. I don't remember if it was like Dark Souls 3 or if it was Bloodborne, but I remember it was a big upspill about that. Like the games having a level of difficulty and a difficulty setting. It was like, no, these games aren't meant for that. If you need a game with a difficulty setting, go play another game. These games aren't meant for that. It's unforgivable for a reason. There are still some of us out here that want a challenge, bro. That's why I'm about to get the whole Mega Man pack. Because I'm about to go crazy.
Oh, Mega Man.
Yes. I want to play Mega Man. And they got the collection on there. I'm going to go get the collection.
Mega Man X collection.
There you go. But yeah, man, that's our version of Souls-like games, man. If y'all got any questions or any other games that we missed, put them in the comment section. Or let us know y'all favorite Souls-like games. Or if you even like Souls-like games, or if you're trying to get into it. If so, let us know, man. Right now, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
You can find me, well, right now my Instagram is Sweet Soul Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Soul Gaming is my gaming gaming account that's getting ready to change, but you can find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Sweet Soul Bro. Just don't be offended by some of the shit. I mean, some of the stuff I tweet. My bad.
Hey man, keep it games. Look, keep it games. We'll keep it games. There you go. Nah, but y'all know what it is. SK, Gaming Him 100. Take host of the show. Get off your chest podcast, whatever the case. Y'all want to find us at? Y'all want to come see us over there? We got a podcast as well. But right now, the co-op couch is lit. This is our pilot episode. We appreciate everybody tapping in, man. If you're in here, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We would love to bring y'all more episodes like this and talk gaming with y'all. Because this is what we do on a daily basis when we get to link up. Because me and Rhino barely get to see each other outside of the podcast. So when we don't, we're talking games, you know.
All the time.
There you go. So now we need to do it on our platform. So make sure y'all tap in. Twitch.tv, Gaming Heaven 100, YouTube, Gaming Heaven 100, hashtag Gaming Heaven 100 everywhere. Tap in with us. This has been an episode of the Co-op Couch. SK, Rhino. And until next time, y'all, we will see y'all on the next one. Go get your Soulslike, all right? Go tap into some Soulslike.
Tap in.